In a world filled with questions, where wisdom knows no boundaries, join us on a journey of enlightenment and endless learning. Eternal Teachings. TV. Discover the eternal.
The BRICS group, comprising Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, represents a significant shift in global economic and geopolitical power. This coalition of emerging economies, originally termed as BRIC before the inclusion of South Africa in 2010, has increasingly influenced global affairs through collective economic strength, political clout, and developmental initiatives. Origins and formation of BRICS. Early beginnings. The concept of BRICS originated from a 2001 paper by Jim O'Neill, then the head of global economic research at Goldman Sachs. The paper, titled Building Better Global Economic BRICS, identified Brazil, Russia, India, and China as rapidly developing countries that could become among the world's dominant economies by 2050. These countries shared several characteristics: large populations, substantial land masses, abundant natural resources, and significant economic potential. Formalization and expansion. In 2006, the foreign ministers of the BRIC countries met on the sidelines of the United Nations General Assembly, marking the group's first formal diplomatic engagement. The first official BRIC summit took place in Yekaterinburg, Russia, in 2009, focusing on global economic issues and cooperation among the member states. South Africa joined the group in 2010, transforming BRIC into BRICS. The inclusion of South Africa was strategic, as it brought in the African continent's largest economy, enhancing the group's global representation and influence. Economic impact. BRICS. Countries collectively represent over 40% of the world's population and approximately 25% of global GDP. Their combined economic size and growth rates have made them a crucial driver of global economic expansion. Each member has contributed to this influence in unique ways. Brazil. Known for its vast agricultural and mineral resources, Brazil is a leading exporter of soybeans, coffee, iron ore, and oil. Its economy, though challenged by political instability and economic fluctuations, plays a significant role in global commodity markets. Russia. With its immense energy resources, Russia is one of the world's largest producers and exporters of oil and natural gas. Its economy is heavily influenced by global energy prices, and it holds significant geopolitical influence due to its energy exports. India. India boasts a rapidly growing economy driven by a large and youthful population, a burgeoning technology sector, and a dynamic services industry. Economic reforms and a focus on infrastructure development have further propelled its growth. China. As the world's second-largest economy, China is a global manufacturing powerhouse and a leader in exports. Its economic policies, massive population, and technological advancements have made it a critical player in global trade and investment. South Africa. The most industrialized economy in Africa, South Africa is rich in minerals and has a diverse economic base, including manufacturing, services, and agriculture. It serves as a gateway for trade and investment in the African continent. Trade and investment. BRICS countries have significantly increased trade and investment among themselves and with other developing regions. Intra-regional trade within BRICS has expanded, supported by various agreements and initiatives aimed at reducing trade barriers and enhancing economic cooperation. Additionally, BRICS nations have invested in infrastructure and development projects in Africa, Latin America, and Asia, thereby strengthening economic ties and fostering growth in these regions. One of the most notable economic initiatives by BRICS is the establishment of the New Development Bank, or NDB, in 2014. Headquartered in Shanghai, the NDB aims to finance infrastructure and sustainable development projects in BRICS and other emerging economies. The bank represents an alternative to Western-dominated financial institutions like the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund, offering developing countries greater access to development financing with fewer conditionalities. BRICS has advocated for a more inclusive and equitable global governance system, emphasizing the need for reforming international institutions to better reflect the realities of the 21st century multipolar world. The group has called for changes in the United Nations Security Council, pushing for permanent representation for developing countries to enhance their voice in global decision-making. Annual BRICS summits have become important platforms for member states to coordinate their positions on key global issues, ranging from economic policies to climate change and security. These summits foster closer diplomatic ties and enable BRICS to present a united front on the international stage. Additionally, BRICS countries engage in various ministerial meetings and working groups, covering areas such as health, education, science and technology, and agriculture. BRICS has also sought to enhance its soft power through cultural exchanges, educational initiatives, and people-to-people interactions. Programs promoting academic and research collaborations, student exchanges, and cultural festivals have helped to foster mutual understanding and strengthen ties among the member states' populations. Despite their collective economic strength, BRICS countries face significant disparities in their levels of development, economic structures, and growth trajectories. For instance, China's economy is far larger and more advanced than those of the other BRICS members. This imbalance can lead to competition and conflicting interests, potentially undermining the group's cohesion and effectiveness. Geopolitical tensions. BRICS countries are not immune to geopolitical tensions, both within and outside the group. Border disputes between China and India, political differences, and competition for regional influence can create friction. Additionally, external geopolitical pressures, such as sanctions on Russia or trade tensions between China and the United States, can impact BRICS unity and strategic objectives. Governance and institutional challenges. The effectiveness of BRICS as a global actor depends on its ability to establish strong, efficient, and transparent institutions. While the NDB and other initiatives represent significant steps, further efforts are needed to enhance institutional capacity, coordination, and governance. Ensuring equitable participation and decision-making among member states is crucial for maintaining trust and cooperation. The future of BRICS will likely involve deeper economic integration and cooperation among its members. Initiatives such as the BRICS Business Council, the Contingent Reserve Arrangement, and efforts to promote trade in local currencies can strengthen economic ties and reduce dependence on Western financial systems. Enhanced connectivity through infrastructure projects, digital economy partnerships, and investment in innovation and technology will further bolster economic cooperation. As BRICS continues to grow in stature, there is potential for expanding its membership to include other emerging economies. Countries such as Indonesia, Mexico, and Turkey have been mentioned as possible candidates for BRICS membership. Expanding the group could enhance its global influence and represent a broader coalition of developing countries, though it would also require careful management of interests and coordination. BRICS has the potential to play a more prominent role in addressing global challenges such as climate change, sustainable development, and public health. Collaborative efforts in these areas can demonstrate BRICS's commitment to global public goods and enhance its soft power. Additionally, leveraging the strengths and expertise of each member can contribute to innovative solutions and collective action on pressing global issues. The rise of BRICS signifies a broader geopolitical realignment, with a shift towards a more multipolar world order. As Western dominance wanes and emerging economies gain prominence, BRICS can shape the contours of global governance, trade, and security. Strategic partnerships with other regional and global powers, as well as constructive engagement with established international institutions, will be crucial for navigating this evolving landscape. The rise of BRICS as a new global superpower reflects the dynamic and multifaceted nature of contemporary international relations. Through their collective economic strength, political influence, and developmental initiatives, BRICS countries have reshaped global economic and geopolitical dynamics. While facing significant challenges and internal differences, the group's potential for driving inclusive growth, fostering global cooperation, and advocating for a more equitable world order remains substantial. As BRICS continues to evolve and adapt to changing global realities, its role in shaping the future of the international system will be closely watched and